Honorable members, this is not what you're expecting. It will come slightly later. This is a communication on the reconstitution of the Select Committee on the National Government Constituency Development Fund. We left it out yesterday. Honorable members, you recall that during yesterday's sitting on Tuesday, 11th February 2025, I notified the House that the term of 18 committees had lapsed pursuant to the standing orders. I wish to further notify the House that in addition to the 18 committees listed in my communication number 001 of 2025 of yesterday, the term of the Select Committee on the National Government Constituency Development Fund also lapsed yesterday. This is pursuant to Section 50 of the National Government Constituency Development Fund, Cap 414A. In this regard, I have since instructed the clerk to write to the leader of the majority party and the leader of the minority party, notifying them of this fact and requesting them to submit the names of members to be appointed to serve on this committee. This will enable the Committee on Selection to consider the reconstitution of all committees that lapsed at once, and thereafter submit its recommendations, including any consequential changes to other committees, to the House Business Committee for consideration. Honorable members, as you have noticed in today's order paper, the reconstitution of the House Business Committee is listed as order number 8. I note that by way of letters addressed to the Speaker, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah and Honorable Junet Mohammed, in their respective capacities, already submitted names of members for appointment to the House Business Committee. These names are listed in the motion under Order 8. Honorable members, now that the question as to which is the majority party and the minority party and their respective leaders in the House is going to be settled, I urge the House to reconstitute the House Business Committee when the business appearing under Order 8 is reached, whether today or tomorrow. I hope today. This will enable the committee to expeditiously embark on preparing and approving the calendar of the House for the fourth session and setting the agenda for the House, starting with the business for tomorrow, Thursday afternoon sitting. I also urge the leadership, once constituted, to expedite the constitution of the committees that lapse in order to facilitate timely consideration of priority business, particularly the business relating to the budget cycle for the financial year 2025-26. I wish to note that pursuant to Section 25 of the Public Finance Management Act, Cap 412A, the Budget Policy Statement, PBS, must be submitted on or before 15th of February 2025. Further, under Section 33(1) of the said Act, the debt management strategy of the national government over the medium term ought to be submitted to Parliament on or before the 15th of February 2025. Honorable members, today being the 12th of February 2025, I direct the clerk to urgently liaise with the National Treasury to ensure that the 2025 Budget Policy Statement and Debt Management Strategy are submitted to Parliament. The two documents ought to be tabled either in the course of today's sitting or during tomorrow's sitting, being the last available sitting day as per the prescribed timelines. Having said so, honorable members, strict statutory timelines apply to the consideration of the BPS by the Budget and Appropriation Committee and indeed the departmental committees. Therefore, the urgent formation of the Budget and Appropriations Committee and the Public Debt and Privatization Committee to consider the Budget Policy Statement and Debt Management Strategy cannot be overstated. The House is accordingly guided. Call out messages.
Order number 3, messages.
Members take the nearest seats on whichever